Total carnage!
Hey, Flo here. Just about getting started here. I'm just trying to get a drink before I go outside. Hey, Itsy Bitsy, welcome. It took me a little while to get started because Rumble apparently changed how they do their live stream setup, and I was like, what is going on? I used to give a URL and stream key just as you're starting. Now you have to apparently upload a placeholder video, which was optional before. Anyway, yeah, almost ready. So yesterday I went on that massive hike, and I am still exhausted from that, pretty much. It's been so hot that I'm always exhausted anyway, but yeah, that was insane. I didn't finish the hike like I wanted to, but I had stayed up the whole night before, literally the whole night. And so I was starting out on an empty tank, kind of disappointing not to finish it. I could have finished it. I was just a little bit concerned that if I went to the top, I'd not have enough energy to get back. So I just, I think I was actually sleepy, exhausted and sleepy. When I got to that lake at the top, I just wanted to take a nap, but I was like, no, I can't. It's just going to keep getting hotter and hotter. The weather is hot. I'm just going to get back. So somebody probably prayed for me because I got kind of a burst of energy on the way back, just enough to get home, and then yeah. Do I ever camp out? Not on live stream so far. I would like to do that, but I don't have a big enough battery bank to keep streaming for that long. Plus, I don't have a GoPro or some dedicated camera. I'm just using my phone, so it would be pretty hard on my phone to just be sending video out for 24 hours. But I would like to do that kind of stuff. And as far as whether I'm camping off stream or not, I don't camp that much. I mostly do day hikes. I love to camp, but it's kind of one of those activities that's way more fun when you're with friends and stuff, and I don't really have friends that live around here, so yeah, I don't do much camping. I always think about it, there's these dispersed camping areas you can go that doesn't cost anything. I'd like to do that. How about you? Are you an outdoor person? Outdoors. Almost ready here. I just need to get my camera set up. Today's going to be weird. Kind of a cleanup stream more than anything else. Oops. Alright, which camera should I use? I think I'm going to use my wide angle one. Oh, maybe I can actually change the scene from in here. Let's try it. Should be possible if I set this up right. Boink. Okay. This should be good. I always forget that I can do that. I was thinking I had to go out, and you've never been camping. What? But I've seen videos about American camping and all the wildlife. Yeah, I guess it is a pretty big American thing. I don't know about wildlife, though. When you're camping, you don't necessarily see wildlife. Most people camp at campgrounds, which are established areas, for the activity. And I suppose you could see wildlife there, but even though we have wildlife here, I rarely see it, to be honest. Except on my property, there's this deer that's been walking across the yard, I think, like every night. It sleeps on my neighbor's property. My neighbor said that he thinks it's pregnant and that it's sleeping there for kind of protection. It's too cold to camp here. Rains most of the time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be miserable. Yeah, on the very, if you want to see it, at the very end of my last woodworking stream, sorry, the very end of my soccer ball juggling stream, right at the very end, a deer walks by. So if you want to scrub to the end, you can see it. I'm not usually outside when it walks through, or I'm working on stuff, so I'm kind of distracted, but I've seen it several times. Let's see. I guess it might be as much as a minute before the end. I don't know, but it's pretty close to the end. So annoyingly, what I'm going to have to do to start the stream today is clean off this shelf, because I need to tip it at like a 45-degree angle to get the remaining wheels on. So for the first part of the stream, I'm just going to be taking everything off of here, and I'm probably not going to just throw it in a box, because if I do that, I'll never find anything. I'll try to put a few things away at least, but some of it I'll just throw over on my workbench. Let's see. All the like tools that I'm using for the various projects, I'll probably just put over here, because I don't want to do too much arranging right now. Just need to make space. I mean, not make space, I just need to clear this thing up. When I'm completely done with all these projects is probably when I'll do the final cleanup. I've never been a guy that puts every tool away like the instant I'm done using it. I leave things out because I know I'm gonna need it again. But as soon as I'm done with the whole project that I've been working on for days or weeks, then I start putting things away. Okay. Massive dust all over everything because I did a few cuts with various saws in the shop, which I don't normally do. Yeah, you know how that goes. My craft table gets so full of stuff that I have to clear it every time I want to use it, essentially. So I just pile stuff up in there. My dining room or kitchen table, whatever you want to call it, I have a bunch of stuff stacked on there. I live in a really small area, though. That's my excuse. Like, there's really nowhere to put anything. I mean, a small living space, I guess. It's essentially like a studio apartment. Oh, I bought, let's see, I'll do a short show and tell. It's not that interesting, but after my hike yesterday, I was able to go into the city because it's kind of close to a city, and I got a couple more these style clamps. This one was only $3, and then this one was $4. This one was $5. So I got an 18-inch and a 6-inch. So it's pretty cool. Crazy cheap. I thought the ones I got recently were kind of cheap, but these are like less than half. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're not the best quality, but I mean, they're gonna work for what I need them for. The other show and tell is I got some more screwdriver bits for cheap and some drill bits because I was going through those like crazy on this project. So these are all basically the size that I've been using for the pre-drilling the screws on these projects, so that should get me through for a while. I basically broke all my drill bits during this process. And then I got a bunch of used hinges, like cabinet hinges, that I'm going to try to use later in this project. I don't know if I'll get to that today. And some simple cabinet type knob things. I may have to buy more screws. Aldi, yeah, it's not a store we have here. Unless that's the name of a city or something. I don't think we have that. I've never heard of it. Okay, man, it's hot. I need to, oh, I forgot to turn the power on in here. I meant to. I'll go do that real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, so that hike I went on yesterday was epic, but it's annoying because I didn't make it to the top. And I kind of have a hunch that maybe there's actually a signal at the top, but I kept the stream going just because, kind of for posterity or recording the experience, but the signal was so bad that like it's very choppy video. I had a lot of fun, but it was disappointing that I couldn't share the experience better on the stream. But it seems like people don't watch my IRL streams though. Like almost nobody watches them. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. I think it's German, but it came here years ago. Oh, okay. Kind of reminds me of IKEA or something. It's probably nothing like that, but just the fact that it came from Europe, I guess, is what reminds me of that. Oh, man. Okay, what did I just do? Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd probably like that also. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I don't think this is locked, so as soon as I put my weight on it, it could move this shelf, so let me lock the wheels real quick. All right, I still haven't built the staircase for this thing. I had an opportunity to go to a big box store to get some wood yesterday, but I was literally so exhausted. I was genuinely afraid that I wouldn't be able to get home because I was so tired that I felt like I'd fall asleep while driving, and a couple times I almost did. So it was the good choice to go home, but I wish I could have got the wood because I don't ever go to the city, so I'll have to do that another time. But yeah, anyway. Turn this fan on up here. It's super hot in here. Don't fall? Okay, I'll try not to. Oh, too late. I already did not fall. Okay. Here's the lag bolts that I bought recently for these wheels that I'm going to put on. They're also my stream title screen. Random screws. I don't know what these came from. Oh, yes I do. Those lights that I put up recently, I actually took them down when I was doing the blocking, but it came with all this extra hardware so you can hang it from these little trees and stuff, which is kind of nice, but this shop area or shed is pretty low ceiling because of the loft that I put in. So I won't be hanging the lights, otherwise it bump my head on them. When this heat wave is going to end, if ever. We often get it really hot in August and September too, so it could just like go straight on through the whole rest of the summer being stupid hot. It's fine, I don't mind it, it's just I just have low energy because of it is the main thing. So it's not my favorite. Around 60 or 70 was like my favorite temperature. Okay. Massive amounts of stuff on these shelves. These gloves on, it's just all this junk that I'm handling is getting in my hands. There's so much sawdust on this top shelf from those cuts I did. If I should vacuum it up or just let it fall over on the ground. It's kind of probably should vacuum it up before I tilt this thing to get the wheels on. Otherwise it'll just go over whatever else is on and below. Should open this window. It doesn't make that much difference, but every little bit helps. Get some airflow in here. Ridiculous number of objects to move. Here's some more shelf, cabinet hinges, I guess. A few handles that I may or may not use. Some of these I got for the folding staircase, and I don't know if I'm going to actually make it folding or not. It might actually just be a solid thing with no hinges. Not really decided yet. I'm definitely not going to have it folding up into this shelf though, so it's not according to the original design that I had on the 3D program. Blender more specifically. It's just going to be a static. Both of these drill bits are maybe dead. I don't know. This one might be okay. Maybe they're both okay. I'll just leave them over here for now. This one's broken. Put a little garbage can out here. Okay, first shelf is cleared more or less. We just need to possibly vacuum it or something. Yeah, true. However, I think it has to move back and forth though. It needs to be on a slider, possibly with wheels, because we have two lofts that you need to be able to get up to. I've been wanting to buy like a really solid pipe to go across that it can kind of wheel on or have hangers on or something. I haven't fully decided how it's going to work yet. Yeah, originally before I had them moving, everything was moving. I was thinking of building stairs with a bunch of shelves under them. was one of the early ideas. Ended up ruling out just because of needing to. Actually, I could probably just brush this stuff off into like a garbage can or something. Be easier than. I have a little shop vac, but I use it for. I use the reverse airflow to use it as a blower. So I don't like to use it with a vacuum because then it has dust in there that gets blown out when I reverse it. I don't really know how I'm going to construct these cabinet doors. I haven't made anything like this, so it's just going to be kind of winging it. I have a general idea. I didn't like draw anything though, so it's not like mapped out or designed. It's just going to be go with the flow. Just pretty much how I do most things anyway. Okay, top two shelves are cleared. I can actually put these away because I'm not doing anything. It's always a surprise when I put something away, I'm looking for it, and then I think after a while of looking, I'm like, maybe I actually put it where it's supposed to be. Then I go look and it's like, oh wow, I put something away. We're leaving that up there. Clamp up there. I actually do better when it's kind of disorganized because I sort of remember where I left things from the previous use. But if I'm doing this kind of stuff where I'm moving things around constantly to make space, then it takes me longer to find things. But I don't know. Obviously, if I had an established place for every single tool, then that would be the easiest bit. I don't have like a bunch of tool, I don't know what you call them, like shelves with little hooks and pegboard and all that stuff. I don't have anything like that, so even when I put stuff away, it's not always that obvious where to find things. Yeah, if I can inspire you to clean your area, then at least I did something. I don't know if that's good or bad. I lose things when I put them somewhere safe. That's fine. Okay, almost done with the third shelf, and then just have the bottom one. Let's see, I'm trying to put this. If I could put it up in the loft. I guess so. Yeah, you said please don't fall. Well, if I was going to fall, it would have been yesterday on the hike. That was pretty intense. Walking in the snow and ice at a 5 degree end. It was crazy. It was fun though. I couldn't believe it when I saw that guy just jumping down the hill like a gazelle. I was like, what's going on? Basically experienced. I would not try that, not at least at my age, maybe when I was younger, but I've done things like that before. Not quite that intense. guess I could use this bucket as a garbage can. Now that I don't really have anything to put in it. Okay, almost done here. So just paint and saw off. If I finish with this step and get onto the cabinet door type stuff, then I might actually do some cutting and stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to make it that far. I think I have plenty of time. It shouldn't take too long to put these wheels on, but every time I kind of think that, it ends up taking a lot longer. So I'll just be quiet about it, and maybe it'll just not contradict every statement I make if I don't even make a statement. It's definitely either vacuum or blow out in here. There's tons of sawdust everywhere. So I can use that bucket to... Actually, it's so bad that I think I am actually going to vacuum. It's really very dirty in here. Hopefully my noise cancellation will work on this thing because it's pretty loud. Just plug your ears if it doesn't work. Mute the stream of this. We'll see how this works. There's actually more stuff on the floor than anywhere else, but I don't know. So I wanted to vacuum with this kind of thing. I have a regular vacuum that I'll probably bring out and do the floors, except for the giant chunks of wood. It would go a lot faster. Get these pieces of wood out of here, I guess. Okay. Get closer. I want to vacuum the top though, because I'm pretty sure there's massive stuff up there. So that real quick. Ouch. Okay, that'll do for now. I need to empty this right away though, because I normally use this for blowing, and if I don't empty it, I forget, and it'll blow all that dust everywhere. Crazy. Should do it outside though. Where'd the brush go? Okay. So now I need to turn this thing on its side. I can't turn it all the way, but I need to tilt it as much as I can to get the wheels on somehow. It's going to be challenging. Very challenging. Probably going to put some boards underneath it to prop it up, kind of like a jack a little bit, so that the wheels don't take the brunt of the pressure when it's turning, so possibly get damaged under all that weight. To reposition all these cords too before we do that. Because I didn't finish that hike yesterday, it's going to be on my mind for a while, and I'm going to be like, okay, I need to go back and finish it. That's crazy. Not that many years ago, I was in such good shape that I could do more than one hike like that in a day. Not anymore though. If I got back in shape, like by hiking more regularly, I could definitely do that hike easily, even though it is a very challenging hike. I'm just kind of a slouch when it comes to hiking these days. Not because I'm lazy about hiking, it's because I've been so busy with all these projects and stuff. That would get people mad at me if I hiked too much, because they'd be like, how come you're not working on that stuff you're supposed to be working on? So that's the only reason I don't do it. I'd hike constantly otherwise. If I could figure out a way to support myself with some kind of passive income or something, I would just hike all the time, constantly. Okay, so I need to go get some boards, prop this up. Yay, yeah, no worries if you're just lurking or whatever. Glad you're inspired to get something done. Okay, so let me go find some piece of sawdust in my mouth. See if I can find some boards. Scrappy boards. Scrappy doo. Little did she know, I'm not actually cleaning anything. I'm just moving a mess from one spot to the other. But that's all right. What can I use? I wonder if I could use logs. Is that crazy? Is that nuts? It worked, yeah. Whatever it takes. I don't know how many boards thick. Probably 4, I would guess. I need 8 boards, 4 for each side. Yeah, don't have that many, really. Well, maybe I do. Let's just make a few trips, taking over a few at a time. Okay, there's 4. Okay. 4 more if I can find 4 more. Let's see, do I have any in here? I used to have some scraps I was using, but I think I put them away, and those right there are probably the scraps I used to have. Looks like I have 1 piece I can use. So if I can find 3 more, that's probably enough. Oh, I also got 1,000,000 mosquito bites yesterday, even though I bought mosquito repellent just for the trip and sprayed it all over. Either I missed a bunch of spots or they just don't care. There was mega swarms. Anytime I stopped on my way up, I got swarmed. I did bring my tennis racket of doom and definitely got rid of quite a few of them, but I was kind of doing stuff when I was stopping, so I couldn't just sit there and swing the racket constantly. Okay, here's 3. That should be enough. Let's just take this one just in case. I might actually use my jack to get this up on the boards. We'll see. I think I'll have to. I mean, I could probably lift it. If it's not that hard to lift, I'll just lift it. It's pretty heavy, I think. Okay, so I need to push it this way. No, I won't. Well, I mean, I won't intentionally. Well, you might not live to see it. I might not live to see it. It's one of those pass it on to the next generation. Unfortunately, I don't have a next generation. I have some nieces and nephews. Maybe they'll take over. Finish what I started. Okay, well, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let me point that in the right direction. Basic idea is to stack 4 boards under each side of this thing that it can rest on, and so that when I tilt it 45 or however many angles I can get it, it's not going to bend these wheels on the bottom. So I don't want that. This way a little bit. I don't know what it's going to lean on either. I'm just going to kind of improvise and see where it rests when it tilts, because I have no idea if I'll have anything to rest on behind it. I have a specific plan of what to do about that. I'll use a clamp to keep that up there. It's probably going to fall if I don't. This board is completely in the way every time I need to come through here, so let's get that out of there. It's nice to have the lofts finished. I can start putting things up there if I want. I don't really have a ton of things that need to go up there necessarily, but I'm sure I can find some stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna look for 3 might be enough actually. 4 is better for each side of this. Three is like at the height that it is now, but I need to get it up so the wheels don't touch it. I'm going to cut this board in half and use it for this purpose. Kind of a junky board anyway. I'm just going to get a clamp to hold that cord up there so it doesn't fall on my head. I don't know how to plan like for the tilting issue, like where it's going to lean on. I think I'm just going to let it lean and see what happens. Anything to lean it on. I think the pressure, the weight of it on the boards will make it so it's not going to slide around, but I'm not really sure. Need some space on the other side to work on it once it's leaning. And I'm definitely going to get the jack. I'm not going to try to lift that. I probably could. I can lift it, but I can't lift it and easily get a board down under it at the same time. If I had two people, that would be easy. Turn the saw on and cut that last board. Not too bad. Completely eyeballed. Just threw it on there. Trying to get it kind of in half. Too close. Okay. So I need to go get the jack. Be right back. It's a fact. No, actually, I can't promise that. Could get hit by lightning. Where is my key? Stack some stuff in here. Can't find anything. That'll be nice once I can start putting stuff on the shelf and in bins and stuff. Such a mess. Of course, it's buried in here, completely buried. Somewhere. Jack itself needs a jack to move it. It's so stupid heavy. Probably leave it in the shop though, so I don't need to put it back over here. stupid ever. Whew. I barely get it under there. Should work though. Let's see, where'd I put those boards that I just cut? I'm back behind here somewhere. Oh, in there. Okay, that should be good. It's not all the way through. Let me do that again. I thought I had it far enough, but apparently not. I don't even know if that board is long enough to prop up both sides. It really just needs to prop up this back side. It'd be a little bit chaotic if it starts sliding or something like that. Should be okay though. It's not long enough to go to the other side. That's okay. Now the challenge is getting this jack to the back side somehow. Super limited mobility. I don't know where to pull it. Lift it from here. I don't know. Try. Whew. I'm tired. Okay, wheels are off the ground, which is all I really need. Okay, just have to figure out how to prop this at a certain angle so it doesn't fall over. Which I don't know how to do that. I could put a board back there somewhere, see if that might do it. Something like this 2x6 that I have. Get that off of there first. Actually, I can't tilt back any further than this apparently. That's kind of weird. The whole hypotenuse of the triangle thingy. And it's hitting bottom of the loft at this angle. Hopefully that's enough angle to get under there to put the wheel on. I'll just have to prop something up on that, under that front side to keep it up. Not sure how high that is to know what up under there. Should just look at it first to see. It seems like I can put the wheel on at this angle. That is really not ideal. I'm going to use the jack over here to keep it up, I guess. Along with some physical object that's about that size. Yeah, it sucks. That's as far up as it's going to go. I don't even know if that's enough space to get the drill under there. Just one more set, so there's one on each corner, and then I'm putting the second set in the center, so there will be 6 total. So I have to tilt it this way and then tilt it back the other way to put the second one on. Other thing I could do, I don't think I would trust my safety with this, but I could put a clamp up at the top to keep it in place. But I think I should put the jack under it, plus some thing that's cut that size. It's not going to move. Promise. Put the jack back there, and there's no room for me to stand. I wonder if I could put it right here. That would work. Nope, because the wheel is there. Very cramped quarters here. I guess I can slide this back now that I know it's not going to tilt any further than that. Let's just slide it. Fit. Oh boy, this is very, very cramped quarters. I need to slide it back more if I can. Ridiculous. That's hitting. Okay, it can't be back quite that far apparently, because that top of the shelf is hitting the bottom of the loft. How much you need to move it. Still hitting. Arr. It's unbelievable. He's psychotic. I'm actually warping reality. I didn't know I had those powers, but apparently I do. I'm actually changing the shape of reality. I do. Make a bigger space and something warps to make it smaller somehow. Just to even out my efforts. Just moved it like 3,000 meters. It's still not in space. Makes no sense. See what's going on. It's tilting it this way, so I need to get the jack more toward the center somehow, but not in the center because that's where I need to put the wheels. Which is super annoying. Okay, I think that's as far as it can go. Where is it? If I was able to move it this way considerably, I could lean it more. It's so annoying. That would give me very little space to work. Plus the jack needs a certain amount of room to operate. Complicated. I think I need more room than that to do the drill though, so I have to figure this out. I can't just settle for less. So I have to move it this way as far as possible. Like a crazy amount. At least another foot. Okay, let's see if that will do any better. This is going to be insane. Like, just even getting to the area where I need to work will be almost impossible. Okay, that's as far as I can do it. That's maybe enough space. Now the jack is kind of in the way. I'm not sure where else I could put the jack. Probably over here. Okay, one more try and I think I've got it. Where I put my chat here over there. My phone is in the sun. I'm gonna go get my little umbrella thing. Actually, let me see if I can move this umbrella to cover the doorway. There we go. Okay, here we go. Final try. Okay, so now to make myself feel a little safer, I think I'm going to find some block that's that same height to put under there. So that if that does, if my jack fails somehow. I think I actually have jack stands, but I think they're maybe too big to fit under there, but I'll go grab, so I can measure it first. Good to get those out here anyway. They're just taking up space inside for no reason. Be right back. Of course, it would have been easier if I just waited to build this thing until I had all the wheels, but that would have been like 2 weeks of delay. I didn't want to just sit around when I could be working on this, so that's got this challenge to get this final set of wheels underneath there, but we can make it happen with some difficulty. Oh, I bought my measuring tape, but I didn't even measure the thing, so I'm literally that absent-minded. Well, looks like they might fit under there. I'll bring both of them out anyway, because they should be out there. Whew, it's getting hot. Might turn the AC unit down in here just so when I come back in it's not stupid hot. So I got the little expandable screen thing for the window that I was able to open a while back, so that'll be nice. Can cool it off a little bit faster by opening that window, putting the fan in it. I have this portable air conditioning unit that I've been using, but it doesn't cool off the place well enough. Only if you're sitting right in front of it. Can't tell if they're too tall to fit under there. Looks like it might be, but might be able to somehow squeeze it under. Just really. Probably if I took one of those boards out or made the board just a little bit shorter, I could drop that down and angle a little bit more, but I don't know. This is about as good as we can do. I don't think this jack stand is going to quite fit under there. Nope, definitely not. Actually, if I took that stand part out, it might just barely go under there. Nope. That's not going to work, so I have to find something else to put under there. I think the jack is probably reliable. I don't really need something, but as long as I make sure it's nice and tight. Somehow that's still lifting. Somewhere it was lifting, but okay. Now I can get the jack stand under there without the little thing on it, which might not provide much security, but better than nothing. Alright, so now I need to try to put the wheels on. This is going to be difficult. This whole operation is pretty nasty. I got one extra lag bolt because of one of the four wheels casters that are already on there is missing one of its bolts. So if I can spot that one, I'll fill that one in as well. I should have made a mark on the shelf somewhere so I knew which one that was, but I didn't think of that. Okay, I need to find the right drill bit now. It is stupid hot in here. Ridiculous. Well, of course I'm pretty sure I left the battery for the drill inside. This is going to be a pain. I'm not looking forward to this at all. I need a pencil and battery. Pretty sure the battery's inside, so I'll be right back. It's weird. It seems like somehow every day is hotter. I don't think the temperature is hotter, but something about the climate or something is changing to make it feel hotter. It's weird. No idea where that battery is. Oh, there it is. My text-to-speech cut out as I went away from the Bluetooth, so I will catch that message in a minute when I get back. I will be here. It's hot here as well. Whew. Yep. Okay, getting under this and actually seeing what I'm doing is going to be insane. I'm going to be like putting my head in the mouth of a lion. If this thing falls, I will die. Guaranteed. But there's no other way to do it. Actually, I don't want to do this. It's super ultra annoying. I think I'm going to move this platform out of the way to give myself some space because there isn't enough space here to do this. I don't want to. I think I have to. I don't think I can even get down there, under there, without moving it. Mega annoying. More annoying than I can possibly describe in words, so I won't even try. If you get 1,000 kilometer by 1,000 kilometer shot, you'll make it feel small somehow. Doesn't matter how big it is, it's really irritating. Own the entire world just for your workshop, that's it. That's all you use it for, you will fill it. It will get filled. 100% guaranteed. I think it's actually like Newton's 18th law of physics or something like that. Just forgot to publish it in his life works. Alright, so we need to get these here. I can actually kind of prove it biblically because the entire earth is just God's footstool. So he's like, I guess it's big enough. That's weird. That might be a bruise, but I don't know what it was. Ridiculous. Something's falling over. Probably gonna knock this jack over so that it tilts the shelf definitely gonna hit the tripod where the camera is on. Move that. This is one of my next projects I need to finish. It's not of vital importance though. That's one of the things I needed to get more boards for yesterday, but I couldn't. I was way too exhausted to go to the store. I'll do that another time. It's not my priority though. Okay, still not a ton of space, but I can probably fit under there now. Jack is as tight as I can get it, so I don't think it's going to move. Just one of those things that I feel super safe without a jack stand, but I have one under there. I just don't know if it would actually do any good because it doesn't have the platform on the top of it. Now, I kind of want to vacuum. Let's see if I can just move some of this stuff so I'm not sitting directly on top of it. It's a massive mess. Okay, the other problem is I can't see them, dude. Okay, I wondered if I have to move this, and yes, I do. I need to move all these boards. I can't really get under there. Too big. Way too much stuff to do to get this operation. I could put these up here probably. That's probably where they're going to go anyway. Oh, why aren't you moving? Freak show. What in the world? Okay, now I can maybe get under here to this. All that work, all that prep work just to get going. That's what's good about live streams. You see how hard and annoying it is to do any kind of DIY. If you just see it on YouTube, they're like, oh, look at all our fancy scenes. Look at my script that I wrote. It's like, You can see them slamming their head against the wall 50 times in frustration to get all prepared, and all their 5 million takes. So we got it right. Okay. I'm gonna put it off to one side slightly because where the screws will end up landing if I don't, that would be not good. Yeah. Well, they do it in like 10 minutes because they do like shortcuts showing just the highlights. Most YouTube videos are pretty short, or TV shows of carpenters doing their thing. Okay, so I need to hold this in place somehow when I draw these circles for the holes. It's going to be impossible. Let's see if I know. I'll just have to get down on my back. Trust the jack and the jack stand with no knife here. Just go out of the way. Let's see. Have to do the. This is a technique they don't teach you in carpentry school, but I'm not a master or anything, but I've learned a few tricks that even the best of the best, the ultimate experts, don't know. Basically, you get into a fetal position. It's the only way to do it. It's called the Coochie Coo. Alright. Now, which drill bit do I use? The smallest of these three. 13/64, 7/32. It's the 13 is what I'll use. Hopefully that'll work. No, that looks too big. Seems like, if I remember right, I was using 11/64 before, but it could just be my imagination. Let me see if I can find smaller. Ouch. happened to that other one I was using. If it might have been one of these I already have, but it just looks so big. I want to make sure that the bolt still has some room to grip. If I make the hole too big, it won't grip on anything. Okay, here's a 5/30 seconds. I bet this is the one I was using. That looks about right. Probably could afford to be a little bit bigger, but it's this one. Can't even read it.
A red snapper. It's very tasty.
Hey Beth, thanks for the host. You had a good stream. I am just fumbling around like a freak trying to work on this project. Not getting much done so far. So welcome to the craziness. My drills there. What were you doing today? As ready as I can be.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Tails Mom, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm doing the fetal. This is called fetal position carpentry. It's like very therapeutic. It takes you back to your childhood. Like you can be a man, but be a baby just at the same time. Thanks for the follow, Christine. Nice. So we get in fetal position. So we can get under here. Yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I do all sorts of crazy stuff. This is just one of the many things that I do. Lately I've been doing a lot of woodworking streams, but I also do hiking streams and Bible reading streams and crafting streams, piano playing streams, retro gaming streams, all sorts of stuff. I went on an awesome hike yesterday, but the signal was terrible, so the stream was pretty botched. Okay. You missed the ultimate one yesterday, except that it sucked. It was the ultimate worst one. It's my favorite hike that I've ever been on. I've done it 3 times. But the signal apparently is really bad there. I've never tried to live stream it. But it was really bad signal. It's like 600 kilobits, not even a single megabit ever appeared on my screen practically. There was like a couple of seconds where I had like megabits. So if you scrub through the 3-hour long stream, you can see like 10 seconds of good footage somewhere. Unfortunate. Someday I'd like to use my 360 camera to record that whole hike because it's super awesome. I don't know why I put this in there. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't make it to the top either because I stayed up all night the night before, and it's like a 14-mile hike, and I just couldn't finish it. So I got like a mile from the top, 1.6 kilometers, I guess, from the top, and I had to turn back. I was just worried I might not make it back. And it's like, I can't remember how many feet of elevation. It's either 3,000 or 5,000. I can't remember. It might be 5,000. It's a really intense hike. I was hiking on the snow and ice, actual mountaineering type stuff. Indeed. Yeah, I think I had some people praying for me because I don't know, I was like on the edge of my limit. It's pretty rare that I reach my limit. I think it's partly I'm just getting old and I actually have a limit now. I used to keep testing my limit and never actually reach it. I've gone up in like 25-mile-a-day hikes and still had energy left, but now I'm getting old and just can't quite make it. So is it as therapeutic for you guys to see a grown man in a fetal position, or is it just helping my psychosis and making me even crazier? Great. Glad to be of service somehow. Okay, I need my impact driver for this one. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. It's gonna get you by a mockingbird. Nappy time. Okay, everybody, turn the lights off. Get in your corner. Get your blankie. Oh man, I can't stand Imperial, to be honest. Like dealing with math on fractions, like 64ths of an inch and 1/8 of an inch. Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. If it was in centimeters, I would be in heaven, because everything's just like tenths of something. You can just do regular non-fraction math on it. When I'm doing my bookbinding, I also use metric because I can do divisions and calculations way easier. Nappy time. Sorry, class. I'm gonna call your parents if you don't do nappy time. Okay, we're almost done. I'm old too, but if you've ever tried to do math on fractions of inches, it is a pain in the butt. All right. Thanks again for the host. Have a good night. Okay, we got one of the two wheels in. Well, actually, this bolt's not quite all the way in. Yeah, I like inches. Like, I'm used to using inches, except when I have to do math on them, then it's like awful. Beth is the only one following the instructions who's actually going to go do nap time. That one's all ready. What's that in English? That's fine. Okay, one side done. Now we have to tip this whole thing the other way, which is going to be quite interesting, to say the least. I don't know if I can do it without moving this all the way around. Moving it quite a bit. Let's just see what we can do here. This is going to take a while to wrangle this thing into place. So. Just like the first time, it took a while. Slowly, safely lower this thing down. Unfortunately, those boards aren't going to be in the right place. I don't have a way to move them until this is down. Okay, so now I need to move the boards so that they're under this side so I can tilt it the opposite way to get the second one. Oh, really? That's weird. What was the word? I don't know what's filtering that. Was it filtering on DLive so it deleted the message, or just in my visual chat thingy? Maybe I can look it up on my screen to see if it shows. I don't see anything weird on. Oh, the XX at the bottom? I was thinking that's like kiss kiss or something. No, that's message. Huh, I have no idea. I don't think I have any additional filters on, so it must be a DLive thing, I guess. Weird. I don't know what to say about that. Alright. So here comes the kind of boring, difficult part. I need to reposition things until I am able to lift this up on the other side. Wow. Wow. Look at these crazy clouds up there. It's like maybe a thunderstorm or something. I have my headphones on, so it could have been thundering already and I wouldn't have known it. It cancels out all the noise. Okay, well, hopefully I won't get struck by lightning like I was talking about earlier, just as kind of a joke. Okay, let's get this under this end so I can move the boards. Should be good. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out for a bit. If I scare you away with my other content, don't feel bad if you need to unfollow. I'm not actually here to get follows. I'm just streaming part of my existence to share with anybody interested, and tend not to get too many follows or people interested, but whoa. There we go. That should be good. Put that there. Now let's go to the other side. Lift that up. I tend to kind of encourage people not to follow. But it's a free world for now. Until they start making laws not to follow me, you are very welcome here. Which they probably will. eventually. Maybe it's just because I'm old. There's not very many old people streaming, so not to say that you guys are old, but you did say that you're old, so old people sticking together, I guess. I'm certainly not doing anything interesting, exciting. That's for sure. Why is this not coming up? That's weird. I have it locked in. Is there something strange? Yeah, this isn't going up for some reason. Cool. Well, this is not your average woodworking, as I mentioned. No expertise here. What is happening? It's like there's some release valve that's open or something. I can turn it on and it's not pushing anything up. I think there is a release valve somewhere, but I don't know why that would have gotten changed. Doesn't make any sense. Where is that? I don't know what's going on. It won't go up now. What is happening? I need to investigate this thing, see if I can figure out why it's not working. It's that thing right there is some release valve. No idea. Whew. Hey, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Okay. Good night, everybody who is off to bed. Yeah, it looks dark outside, almost like my bedtime too, but it's not actually that late. It's just because of that thundercloud or whatever it is. This thing is like completely not working now. I don't understand what happened between now and the last time. Pushed it up. Now it's just not going up at all. It's so weird. Literally didn't do anything different. Alright, we'll try again, see. Yeah. Whoa.
Call me Mr. Butterfingers.
Thanks for the lemons.
Butterfingers.
Ice cream, whatever. Helped with the woodworking stream. He told us how to use a table saw. That's very kind of you. This is weird. I have no idea what's happening here when it's not working. I have to like push it all the way to the floor to get it to go up. Okay, let's get back over here, see if I can move those boards. I hope my jack isn't like dying. That would be unfortunate. Okay, boards are in position now. So I just need to get the jack on the other side, lift that side, and I don't know, now that my jack isn't working properly, I'm not really sure what to do. It's kind of weird. I don't know what the deal is here. Oh, maybe, let's see, maybe I have to get this thing in place or something. I don't know. No clue what's happening. Alright, let's get this over there and just hope that somehow it just works for some reason. So many objects in the way. Oh man, it's so dark outside. It's crazy. I can't believe that's just from the house. I have to turn the light on. Wow. It's insane out there. I didn't see that in the forecast. It actually feels kind of good. It's cooling down a little bit. That's good. As long as we don't get hit by lightning in the process. Alright, get the camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. So the camera doesn't get struck by lightning. Ah! I don't know. Probably will have to turn the light on too. It's super dark. Alright, let me go find a light. There's one up there, but can I get up there safely? That's the question. Probably. I'm gonna do something a little bit crazy. I'm gonna climb this thing while it's up on these boards. Alright, now we have to hopefully get this jacked up. There's way more space on this side, so I might not have to actually do the baby carpentry, as entertaining as it might be. Except I don't know if this jack is okay. Now all of a sudden it seems like the jack is working again. I don't know why. It's still not. No, it's still not working like it should. I don't know why. It's stupid. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it. Whoa, that's crap. Try to get it over this way so it's not where I need to be. So irritating. I need to figure out what's going on here. So this needs to come this way quite a bit. Wow, feels super moist now. Like there's about to be a thunderstorm. Oh, it's actually raining outside. Okay, I need to bring in a couple things. Don't want them to get wet. That's crazy. I did not expect that at all. I think it's hailing actually. Just felt like a piece of ice fell on me. Quite unexpected. Okay, got everything inside that matters. This needs to go that way. Oh, I forgot to look for that missing bolt. Whoa, world, why did that happen? Doesn't make any sense. Seriously? Oh. Wow, okay. Whatever. That's crazy. I don't understand why that happened. Okay, we'll both. I don't even know where my chat is. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, I just saw a flash of lightning. Okay. The clamp that I had on the power strip holding it in place apparently wasn't secured very well. The whole power strip just fell down. So everything that was plugged into it got pulled out too. So I'm going to put it down here and see if that'll work. Super annoying. It might have actually broken this light. Oh, maybe just pull the cord. There it goes. Okay, now we're back in business, I guess. I don't know if I pushed that over far enough. Let me try it. I think that'll be good enough. It'd be better if it was over a little bit more, but I think we'll work with that. Let's see, let's get this light in a different place so it's starting. Just up here is maybe okay. I think that's as high up as I had the other side. Try, see if we can do it with that much clearance. What happened to my drill? Let's see it here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to try to find that missing bolt. Hopefully I'm going to be lucky and it'll be on this side because I already tilted down the other side. It'll be super difficult to get if it's on the other side. Oh, there's another lightning. I hope I don't lose power. If the stream suddenly goes out, don't worry, it's probably the power went out. Wow, that's loud. Must have been pretty close. Okay, we're gonna have to rely on this jack and hope that it doesn't fail while I'm under there. Yeah, it's probably, I don't know if you can hear it or not because I have noise cancellation on. It might cancel that out. I don't know. All right. I like that cool air blowing in there. That's nice. I'm not complaining about that. Glad I wasn't out on the mountain today when that went. That would freak me out. Absolutely. I've been. No, okay. I would have freaked out if I was on top of the mountain and there was a thunderstorm blowing over. I've actually been in situations kind of like that, and it's pretty scary. It's like no cover to get under or nowhere to hide. You're just kind of exposed. Okay, so while I'm here, let me check the those already installed wheel, see if it's one of these that needs another bolt. Oh, yeah, I do. It is. Alright, okay. It's this one over here. Get these shells out of the way. really see though. To use the light on my drill to the light. Okay, there is a hole there already, which kind of confusing, but whatever. I guess all I have to do is screw in the bolt. That's good. Already drilled the hole, apparently. Since I put the other wheel in the center off to one side, I'm gonna balance it out, putting this one on the other opposite side, I guess. You can see where the other one is. I don't remember which side I put it on. So it's on that side. Yeah, so it's that way. So I'll put this one a little bit this way, just because it doesn't really matter, but may as well. Okay, good enough. I wish I could play this music on stream. Super awesome. I can't see the holes. Looks like it's there. Just can't see it. Oh yeah, it's splitting something. There's a little split on the bottom of this board. I don't think this bolt split the wood, but there's just some kind of splintered area. Okay, that's as good as it gets. All right, let's see how we did. I need a custom sticker that has an animation of flow saying, "Let's see how we did." I've said that so many times. All right. So you take the wood out, which is kind of a chore in of itself. We'll come off the hut actually, but again? What? Why did that fall? What? Makes no sense. Hopefully the fan is disappearing. Yeah, makes no sense at all. Yeah, there's something wrong with my jack. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. I just need to kick this wood out of here. Other side. Seems to work better when I get a full range of movement from up to down on this jack. So as long as I have clearance to do full pumping, it seems to work. This is kind of cramped in cramped quarters. Just doing that. Okay, that was fine. You know what? The annoyance is not over. Okay, one more board to get out of there. Okie dokie. Now I can let it down for the final reveal. Whether it works or not, should be fine. Now we got 6 wheels. Should be very well supported now. Actually, interestingly enough, the corner wheel is not touching now, which goes to show you that the bottom was probably sagging down in the middle a little bit because of the weight, so it might take a while for that to rebalance out so that the corners are touching properly. I guess it kind of is. It's just not like... I think it's fine. Oh, do I have that? I thought we were locked already. I don't think so. Okay, there it goes. It was just not rotating on the bottom for some reason, which seemed weird. Okay, we're good. It might have been touching the whole time. Okay, so there we have it. All 6 wheels on there. This tripod is a piece of junk. Works, sort of. Got all 6 wheels, so now the next thing I want to do, whether I do it today or not, I don't know, but next thing I want to do is put cabinet type doors on these openings so that it actually is a rolling shelf wall, not just a rolling shelf. Currently, it doesn't really serve as a wall. It doesn't separate spaces when you can see right through it. So that's the next thing. I'll take a look at it and just decide if I want to do that today or save that. Let's try like this. Thanks. Where's my tripod? So I can use this. Light stand for a light. Well, you know, it's pretty rare that I actually use these for lights. No, it isn't. I'm dumb. It's a long time. Alright, so the basic plan for these cabinet door type things is to use these planks of cedar planks. Make a door out of that. It'll be pretty rustic, but that's fine. And I have these other boards that I can use to sort of reinforce the back of them. That's kind of the idea that I have. These are basically the same size, but they're not cedar, they're more kind of sturdy wood of some kind. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down or rip them in half, maybe even in thirds, but probably in half. And then use this backing behind these going in the opposite direction, maybe like one on the top, one on the bottom, possibly one in the center. Just as support, and that's probably also what hinges for the door will attach to. So I need to measure all this out and figure it out. So, decide how long these planks need to be to cover the sides. A lot of it has to do with the very cheap hinges that I bought. It's pretty cool that these happen to be tall enough to do all 3 doors. Looks like it's pretty cool. It's actually almost exact. But they're actually long enough I can cut them and still have. So it looks like I need a little more than 4 of these planks to cover this space. This is going to be kind of hard to measure. I've never done like cabinet doors or anything like that, so this will be a new experiment. But yeah, a lot of it has to do with hinges that I have where everything connects. So I'm going to put those hinges in place, at least visually, temporarily. I've got a bunch of used hinges, so to make sure they match, each one is potentially a little bit different. But I did get all matching pairs, so I dug through one of these hinges. Only got ones that match. Rematch them up. Should have put them in little bags so keep them matched up, but it's not that hard to do. I got more than enough hinges for all the doors, but if I got a lot of them. They're only 25 cents each, so it's like, why I think about these ones. Just gonna sit down and match these up. Alright. There'll probably be a tiny gap. These aren't the ideal kind of hinges. They didn't have a lot of choices at the place that had used ones. They're all kind of like this style, which is probably good for a standard cabinet door, but for my situation, they're not necessarily ideal. I could buy an actual new product. It's closer to what I need, but I just decided to save them. Okay, so those two are a match. This is what they look like. They're all kind of like this, but they're... It's maybe raining. I should get my phone out. Yeah, they're like this style. Whatever. Dark right there. So basically the cabinet door or board will go on there, which I think that's going to leave potentially a tiny crack or gap on this side that you can see through, but let's see, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Thing that might get awkward. Actually, no, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Never mind. Okay, let's just match these up so I have pairs. crazy how similar they are, but they're not the same. It's like so many different styles of these things. This might be a match. If the height and thickness of them doesn't match, then I think it would affect how the door opens. So make sure we get matches on them. Probably process of elimination, do the most distinct ones first. This might be a match. That's weird though. The last one doesn't look like a pair. Here. These look different, but as long as they're the same height, it should be okay. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs. Wow. I think I might have some more somewhere else. Maybe that's why those last two don't appear to match, because I think I bought more than that somewhere. I have a few sitting around on the table somewhere, but I think I need exactly 10 though, because I'm going to make a big cabinet door here that covers the whole thing, not a double door. So 1, 2, and then these are going to be double doors, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need exactly 10, which I have. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10, but this last one is maybe not a pair. So I could wait. Oh wait, no, this one is, oh, I see, there's this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these ones probably would work together, but it doesn't look like a match, so unless I mismatched one of these other pairs, I don't think so. This one's bent. Okay. Probably the door had too much weight on it or something. I might be able to bend it back with a hammer, but I should take that one and put that one over there. So, okay, definitely those are all matched properly. So these two are sort of unknown. So I can use all of these as are. Once they are up, nothing special. Okay. Figuring out the measurement for all this stuff is going to be interesting. I think what I'm probably going to do is attach the hinges first so that I can kind of base the cuts off of that. Basically like this, basically. To decide exactly what it'll sort of depend on how thick the support boards are, because these that I cut in half or thirds, the top and bottom need to be below the hinges are. I didn't buy screws for this, so I might have to buy really short screws for these hinges. For the side that goes into the boards, the side that goes into the shelf, it doesn't matter. The other thing that kind of sucks about these hinges is, I don't know if you can see, but there's a massive gap. Like they're way out here, and then there's all this space behind the door, so the door won't actually shut against here, which is kind of lame. I could like put some kind of trim board underneath the shelf right there. It comes up against the door, which I might do that, just so that it feels like it's actually closing rather than hovering over the side of this. Yeah, we'll see. Either that or get a completely different kind of hinge. Like if I got, I think I'm going to use these because I got them cheap and I don't want to buy new ones. It'd be super expensive. But if I got tiny versions of these kind of door hinges, they could go in a different orientation. Maybe. That would, but there's probably a different kind of hinge that could maybe be inset a little bit further. Possibly, I don't know. Ideally, the ideal situation would be that these aren't sticking out any further than these, which, like I said, I could put a trim board right here that would solve that problem, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Might even be able to use a piece of that in there, but I think it needs to be thicker. Probably needs to be about an inch thick, so I could go buy some 1x2s probably, just for that purpose. So I don't have to like cut down special boards for that. It's like exactly 1 inch. Measure that just for curiosity. My protection just fell on the floor. If I don't pick it up now, I will never find that. So I wouldn't look there. I wouldn't be like, oh, I wonder if it's on the floor. You can't even see it. It's like almost under my workbench. Crazy. If an object falls, it will fall where you don't expect. It's actually a law of science. Okay. Let's see. Looks like I need wood that's maybe even a little bit thicker than an inch. It's going to be in mine. Not an inch and a half, though. Inch and a quarter, maybe. Alright, well, I don't know if I should start this project with what I have or wait until I can buy those boards. I don't know. I wonder what 2 of these together, if that's the right thickness by chance. That would be awesome. I don't know if I have enough of these for this whole entire thing. I'll need to find more or find something somewhere. These are things that my dad brought over from his house. So 2 of these is the same width as a 2x4, so they must be like 3/4 inch. So that's 2 of those won't work for that because I need it to be less thickness of this goes in a little bit right there, so I'll probably have to buy some special kind of board for that. But I think I can install the doors and just add those later. Because the doors will open to get out of the way in order to put the bolts there. But that's not a big problem. I'm just not sure where I'm gonna find a board that's that same thickness, because a 1x2 or whatever would actually be. I'm assuming that 1x2s are also false dimension, just like 2x4s are 1.5 by 3.5. The 1x2 probably isn't actually 1 inches by 2 inches. If it was, that would be close to it. And I don't have a planer, so I can't like change the thickness of the board very easily. I could use a table saw to put the blade all the way up and maybe change it, but it's not an easy thing to do without the right tools. So let's see. This is going to be interesting. I'm sort of feeling like this is such a big change of project to do that I might wait till another day to do it, mainly because it's raining outside and everything else that I need to do today requires using the saws outside, so I think that is a good reason to say that I'll probably have to do this. If it wasn't raining, I would just keep going, but it's, I don't want to use the saws inside. Big mess. So. I could put the saw like right by the door so that the dust is blowing out the door, but it's still going to make a mess in here. I wish we had that covered deck outside or something. It would be very nice. Not anytime soon. Someday I might build something like that in front of this shop. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to call it good. So all we did was put the wheel on, but now I can roll and I don't have to move around anymore. I don't have to like put anything else on the bottom. So we got our rolling shelf wall. I just have to add the cabinet. So if it's not raining tomorrow, I'll probably work on that on the cabinets. I might have to go buy some special boards for this trim. Oh, actually, they have trim that I used. Place where I got these hinge things. So maybe I can go check that out tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll check that place, and then if I can't get it there, I'll go to the hardware store and get some boards. And then I also need to get some really short screws to drive into this. So yeah, that's what I'll do tomorrow. I was thinking I'd do that today, but I'm kind of a little bit ill-prepared. I forgot about some details. And then of course it's raining, so yep, I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. It's Bitsy, and thanks for the host from Beth. If anybody's still here, welcome to the channel. And anybody else is talking, I'll probably do a Bible reading stream later tonight or something else. We'll see. Yeah, that's it for this stream. So I'll catch you all next time. Yep, thank you for the company. Yeah, for sure. Later.